In 2007, it got to the point that I decided that I needed to go through a physical medical transition and live as a man. I was really fortunate in that I worked for the University of Michigan at the time, and they had insurance that covered all my transition costs. There were some great advocates there. You know, I had great family support.
The second coming out was really different for me than the first coming out. This is my child. I wasn't looking at him with professional eyes. I was looking at him with mother eyes, and just knew that he was unhappy, but transgender wasn't on my radar. When you told us that that was what you were going to do, I had two reactions. One is supportive. You know, at that time it started to make sense. And the other one was sadness. Because when your child changes gender, it changes who I am, in a sense, that I was the mother of a daughter and I'm not that anymore. I'm now the mother of a son, and it's a different role for me, in a different identity for me, I think is the best way to put it. So I sort of grieved the loss of my daughter. But now I see a happier, more self-confident, more comfortable in his own skin. And I have a son, and I don't think anymore about having had a daughter. The suicide rate is so much higher among trans people who don't have parental support and love. I mean, and it's still 40% of attempted suicide, but you take the subgroup that don't have parental support, and it's much, much higher. Your parental support can be a matter of life and death, and that's important. You know, one of the most rewarding parts of PFLAG, and I also get to do this in my clinical practice some too, is to talk with parents who are struggling, hear their stories and their pain, and it helps that I have a similar story to share.
I feel like my transition has been really exceptional. I don't know that I know anybody else who's had it as smooth as I have. So, you know, that's why things like PFLAG are so important, because the families need to find a way to get support that doesn't put that on the person who's going through transition.